Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. My name is LaKeesha Hines, and you're watching SOS, where I'm saving our sex lives one bedroom at a time. I'm so excited because we are in this wonderful spring season. And I know a lot of you are in states and different countries and different places. And so it may not be spring where you are. Maybe. I don't know. But it's spring here in Florida where I am. And it's just a beautiful day outside. I wish you could see. I wish I could pan around outside and let you all see how beautiful the weather is today. The sun is shining, the temperature is awesome. It's just good. But for those of you who have allergies, you're probably not happy right now. You're not happy because spring season is horrible for people who have allergies. But anyway, while you're inside, we're going to talk about how you need to spring clean your bedroom to make it more pleasurable, enjoyable for you, and also to ultimately improve your sex life. So I can't wait to dive in. Definitely let me know where you're streaming from so I can shout you out. You know that brings me joy to my life to be able to do that. Good morning, Kimberly. How you doing, sis? She beat you all to the punch. She was the first one to chime in today. So let me know where you're streaming from again so I can shout you out. All right, so we are going to literally dive right on into this spring cleaning. I want to express the importance of cleaning, right? I think we know, generally speaking, that it is important to clean. We have to make sure, we're keeping up a good house and, that we're putting everything in its proper place and that, we're just taking care of our homes, right? And so I want to specifically focus on the bedroom today. And I want to talk about some reasons why it's important and valuable to you and your spouse or partner to clean your bedroom. So the first thing is it gets rid of dust mites and dander, right? And that is extremely important, especially to the person who has allergies. But also, not only are we getting rid of dust mites and dander, we are helping to get rid of those icky insects that can literally be biting us in the middle of the night. And also, they have a tendency to gravitate toward those places with high humidity. I think we know where those places are. And those of you who like to sleep in the nude, this may be problematic for you because these little nasty dust mites, they literally can live in the sheets and blankets. So we want to make sure that, again, we are remembering the importance of keeping this bedroom clean so that we eliminate dander and dead skin cells that build up and potentially those nasty dust mites that can cause us some issues. Remember, we do have a lot of orifices, right? So we don't want those entering places that we don't want them in. So make sure that you're cleaning the bed, right? I mean, that's the biggest thing in the bedroom, right? That's the first part of bedroom, bed. So you definitely want to put some attention there. And like I said, for those of you who have allergies, especially that hit you at night, it could be that the dust mites are the problem, right? So keep that in mind. Another reason why it's important to clean your bedroom is you want to keep it in tip-top condition. Not only does that help with your allergies, but it makes your room more aesthetically pleasing. It can save you money also. So those of you who are out there that are all about trying to keep an eye on your coin, trying to save money, this is a good way to do that. When you spend the money to get furniture in your bedroom, polishing it, using stain remover to make sure that your room is prepared for any accidents. Those of you who like to bring extra things into the bedroom, you want to make sure that, again, you are taking care of the furniture and the pieces that you have in your home. So you want to dust your dresser, you want to clean your carpet, you could double or even triple the time before you need to replace your carpet and replace any other furniture in your room if you're maintaining it. Specifically the sheets and carpet. It'll prevent you from having to make unwanted purchases later down the road. So the more you keep your bedroom like new, the happier you will keep your wallet. All right. So another reason why we want to spring clean our bedrooms is we want to make sure that we are making our bed daily, because that brings us joy, gives you a sense of accomplishment, creates feelings of positivity. It's just a powerful way to set your day off on the right track. And I have to be completely honest, I'm pretty transparent with you all, and I have to let you know that my husband is the bed maker, right? He loves making the bed, and it's a challenge for me because, well, it used to be, because I used to say, you know what, we're just gonna get right back in it. Like, what is the purpose of making up this bed? It used to really annoy me. But I started doing it because I knew it made him happy. And eventually it started making me happy too. I noticed the difference between the whole energy when you walk in the room when the bed's unmade versus it made. When that bed was made, it definitely just made the room look cleaner, neater, tidier. And that bed was actually inviting when it was made up versus unmade. So I'm just saying, it does something for your psyche. What the eyes see, the brain responds. And I've said this before, really, our eyes don't see anyway. That's a whole nother conversation. The brain processes the information that comes in, and that's how we process what we see. That's how we see. Anyway, point is, when you see certain things, it creates a certain energy or vibe, and it can create positive or negative thoughts. And I found that when that bed is made up, I have positive thoughts. So when you cross making your bed up off of your to-do list the first thing in the morning, like I said, it can really help to jumpstart your day and prepare you for the rest of the day. And also, who doesn't love crawling into a crisp, clean bed every night? I don't know about you, but it feels good to me. Real good. Another reason why we want to make sure that we're spring cleaning our bedroom is because it can help to sweep away stress. When you've done a deep clean of your room, it can help tidy up your brain, because it is no secret that if your home and your bedroom are messy, so will your thoughts. Your thoughts will be scattered and messy as well. So it's like messy bed, messy head, right? And is it, sometimes people think that's just a play to try to get people to keep their room clean, but it's the truth. Like, you can't focus when there's a lot of clutter and things all around. There was a study that was done in Indiana, or at Indiana University. And that study found that taking care of yourself and your home go hand in hand. So do yourself a favor, set aside an hour for a cleaning spree. Not only will it help clear out clutter and keep your room tidy and neat, it can also help to keep your thoughts organized. And also, if you have one spouse who this is a really big deal for, and you take the initiative to do it out of care, concern, and consideration for them, it actually will make them more attracted to you, because what is important to them, you're making important to you. All right. So it's important to do it. I just gave you some reasons why it's important to keep that bedroom clean. Now, let me look at some. Oh, hello, Alicia. Hello, George. Hi. Welcome. Alicia says, I'm getting up now. LOL. Okay, so if I'm motivating you to get up and do something, that's amazing. I'm glad that I'm doing that for you. So now I've given you reasons why it's important to spring clean your bedroom. And next, I'm going to tell you how to do it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Couples Academy app. The Couples Academy app is your go-to hub for how to do marriage right. Get started with our app today by perusing our amazing features that conveniently allow you to connect. This app is packed with powerful content and resources to help you grow and stay connected. With this app, you can watch our messages, find marriage resources, watch, listen, and read the real-life stories of restored couples, sign up for events, read articles and blog posts, stay up to date with push notifications, share your favorite messages via Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or email, and download messages for offline listening. For more information about the Couples Academy app, go to couplesacademy.org.
Welcome back to SOS. My name is LaKeesha Hines, where I'm saving our bedrooms one bedroom at a time. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. We're talking about spring cleaning your bedroom. Spring cleaning your bedroom. And I gave you reasons why it's important to spring clean that bedroom. And now I'm going to give you tips on how you can actually go about doing it. It's not overwhelming. It's not a daunting task. You just literally, you can set aside an hour or two to really make an impact in your bedroom. So let's go ahead and dive right in. First thing you need to do is decide if you're going to retain or release. What do I mean by that? Retain or release. You sometimes have to take inventory in that bedroom because sometimes there's stuff in there that you don't need to keep. And there's some things that you need to toss. All right. So you can grab a box or a bin, collect whatever does not belong in your bedroom and put it aside. Then get a second box and get decor, clothing, any other items that you would like to donate. You want to make sure that you label your containers so you don't confuse them. And then take a garbage bag and collect all the trash in your bedroom, including any miscellaneous items that you no longer want and you are and that are just too worn out to use, right? Throw it all away. I know sometimes people have difficulty throwing things away. I know this. I know this. There is a such thing as hoarding, right? So there may be a hoarder in the midst of a couple, right? And one of you has difficulty tossing things, getting rid of things. Well, that's where you have to lean on your spouse and trust their judgment. Trust that they know what they're talking about. And so I'm not a full on hoarder where, like you've seen on TV where there's stuff collecting in rooms and you can't walk around. Not like that, but I am a very sentimental person. So I have a tendency to hold on to things that mean something to me. Like if someone buys me a card, I will hold on to cards. Like I have cards that my husband bought me when we were dating. Okay. And we were dating in high school. Okay. So I have some of those cards, not all of them, not every one, but the ones that really, really meant something to me, I have them. So I have a tendency to hold on to things that are valuable to me, that I feel a connection to. And it can get a little cluttered, right? So we have to have space for these things. And if we don't, then we need to either make space someplace else or we need to toss them. We need to get rid of them. We have to make a decision. And I will rely on my husband. I'll ask him like, hey, I'm having a difficult time letting go of this. Let's talk through it. And typically he's able to help me make a decision about whether or not it's something I need to toss or keep. So that is the first thing, deciding what you need to keep, deciding what you need to release. And similar to that, think about some other things that you might need to toss. You might need to check your toy box and see if there are any toys in there that we need to get rid of, right? Or if you don't have a toy box, maybe that's a conversation that we need to have. But sometimes we have things that we've collected over time that it's time for it to go. That could be lingerie, that could be socks, that could be underwear. That stuff's not sexy when you go to put on a pair of underwear and there's a hole in it. So sometimes you really need to take inventory during the spring season and you need to get rid of some things. Make a decision if you need to retain or if you need to release. All right. Second tip, clear up the clutter. Clear up the clutter. Everybody transitioned home when COVID hit, and people were working from home who had never worked from home before. And I understand that there's some homes that do not have a lot of space. And so their office had to be a part of the bedroom. Now that we have transitioned back to work, now that we know that most people have transitioned back to work, I will say that we have got to find another space for our office. It should not be in the bedroom because the only thing you need to be thinking about when you go in the bedroom is having adult connection time. And we can't connect over your laptop, over your desktop. We can't connect. And the only thing that desk should be there for is for another place for you to explore each other. If you get my drift. So we have to tidy up the clutter. We have to get rid of things that we no longer want. Decide where the remaining items should go and put them in their rightful spot. So When you start off your spring cleaning with a fresh slate, you make it less overwhelming when you tidy up the clutter first. All right, next, shampoo your sheets. Get all the linen that needs to be washed. Linens, just like our curtains, collect a lot of dust. And bedding can hold so much bacteria. Both of those can also aggravate allergies. So it's important to wash, clean, or change out these bedroom items more often than you think. You literally should be washing your sheets every 1 or 2 weeks, right? You really should. And so cleaning those sheets, shampooing those sheets, extremely important, because you want to make sure that there's nothing there that could irritate you when you are about to engage in any type of sexual activity. And also, when you engage in sexual activity, there is secretions. There's all types of stuff that comes off of your bodies and out of your bodies into those sheets, and you need to clean them so that you don't have any irritations moving forward when you're ready for the next go round. All right, next, alleviate allergens. Alleviate allergens. How do we do that? Dust, dust, and more dust. Dust inside that bedroom can cause allergies to flare up. And let's be honest, those who have allergies, it can disrupt your sleep. It can disrupt your ability to breathe, through your nose. It can have you congested. You could be sneezing all over the place. That is the worst, to have a nonstop cascade of sneezes while you're in the midst of connecting with your partner. So we have to start from the top of the bedroom to the bottom, minimizing the spread of dust over areas that you've already cleaned. That's why you start from the top and then move to the bottom. So of course, use a duster, dust the fan if there's one in there, glass cleaner and cloths to wipe down light fixtures, window seals, glass cleaner to wipe any glass that's in there, wipe all your wall decor. And I mean, some people go really deep and they take down the things that are on the wall, wipe them down, and then hang them up again. Whatever it is you're going to do, if you got a duster, you can do that without taking it down. But we want to get rid of all that dust in the room so that we don't have any allergy flare-ups. Also, once you've dusted all those areas, you can then remove the mattress cover and put it in the washing machine with the rest of your bedding. Because again, we're trying to get rid of that dust. We're trying to remove any barriers to you being able to enjoy that interaction and that play with your spouse or with your partner. All right. Next, disinfect and inspect. So using a disinfectant spray, you want to wipe down your nightstand. If there is a desk in there, light switch, drawer handles, knobs, remote control, all of that. So we're not spreading germs. And if you find any stains or hard to remove buildup, you want to bring the all-purpose cleaner to get rid of that. For your wood surfaces, of course, you're going to use wood polish. Now, listen, this is not about trying to tell you how to clean your room. This is about getting you to remember that sometimes we have to take a deeper dive. Sometimes we have to do a deeper cleaning so that, again, we remove any obstacles or barriers that might make being in that bedroom uncomfortable. Think about it. If you go in there and it's not tidy and it's not clean, it's an immediate turn off. And no one's thinking about, well, not no one, because some people don't care. But those who are aesthetics, right? Those who need the whole ambiance, that atmosphere is not conducive to some good love making. So you want to make sure that you are creating a space where visually, mentally, emotionally, both of you feel relaxed and calm and free to be able to explore and do whatever in that room. And it all starts with it being clean. So don't go anywhere. Do not touch that dial. Do not move. Quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching the SOS show. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. You're watching the SOS show, and we're talking about spring cleaning your bedroom today. And, we were just looking at a commercial for Last Chance Weekend, and you want to talk about some spring cleaning. Oh my goodness. Last Chance Weekend is spring, fall, winter, summer cleaning. Every season happens at Last Chance Weekend, and you do not want to miss out. It is coming up next month, April. It is typically the second weekend of every month. So even if you don't catch April, you can always shoot to May, but you want to get in there as soon as possible and do the cleaning that needs to be done in your marriage so you can be living the life that you dream of, that you desire to have. Don't delay. Make a discovery call today. Make that call so that you can get the help that you need. All right, so we were talking about spring cleaning your bedroom, and I gave you the reasons why it's important to do it. And I started giving you tips on how you could do it. So let's continue with our tips. We ended on disinfect and inspect. You need to look around that room and see if there's anything in there that needs your attention. That's the inspection part. And disinfecting, again, is just about cleaning. And sometimes you got to do a deep clean on your mattress. I would say do that once or twice a year if you can, because there's a lot that gets into that mattress. Sweat, again, our bodily fluids and all of those things, especially if you don't have a mattress cover. So after you clean it, if you've never cleaned your mattress, then you want to do a deep cleaning with it and get a mattress protector so that all you have to do is take the mattress protector off and throw it in the washing machine, especially after you've had a wild night with lubes and gels and creams and strawberry juice and chocolate and all those things. You need to clean those sheets. All right, so on to the next one. Maintain your mattress. This is kind of what I'm talking about right now, right? You want to freshen up your mattress. If it's relatively new and it's in good shape, then all you have to do is vacuum the crevices to remove any crumbs, small dirt patches, or particles. And if your mattress has some age to it and a few stains, before vacuuming, you might want to sprinkle a little baking soda all over to deodorize it. You can also use simple products like rubbing alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, vinegar, laundry detergent, any type of citrus-based household cleaner, and dish soap as mattress stain removers. That has been one of the best tricks ever because, ladies, we have a certain time of the month where things can get a little messy and accidents can happen. Hydrogen peroxide is the absolute best to get those things out. So again, you want to maintain your mattress, not just the deodorizing, not just the infecting, but also how it feels, right? If that mattress is uncomfortable, you're not getting a good night's sleep, you're grumpy, you're not in a good mood because you're waking up feeling like you got beat with a bag of rocks the next morning. So you want to make sure that you maintain that mattress. Sometimes you can just flip your mattress. Some people do that, like make the foot part be the head, rotate the mattress, right? That's good because that can help with any of those little grooves or dents that get into the mattress. And sometimes you might need to just make that sacrifice and invest and buy a new mattress. I know I had to. And that just goes such a long way with you being able to enjoy sexual activity with your spouse or with your partner, because you want to be comfortable with whatever it is that you're doing on the mattress, sleeping or not. All right, then clean your floors. Clean your floors. So now, if you have carpet or rugs, maybe throw rugs in your bedroom. Sprinkling baking soda all over the ground to deodorize it is good too. You want to let that baking soda sit for some time, vacuum the carpet, remove it, any crumbs, dust, dirt particles within it. And don't forget to vacuum under your bed. Oh my God, I looked under the bed one time and I was like, oh my God, how's all that there? I don't know. So you got to vacuum under there too. If you have hardwood or tile floors, lucky you. You can still use that vacuum to remove any crumbs or dust and dirt. And then you want to use a mop and floor cleaner to wipe away that. Now, so floors also could be physically on your body. You want to clean those floors too, because there's nothing worse than trying to engage in some type of activity and you got to navigate through the woods, if you know what I mean. So you want to clean those floors. Also, we want to remove any obstacles or any barriers to you being able to get to where you want to go, for you to be able to enjoy whatever it is that you're trying to enjoy. So please, please, please clean your bedroom floors, but also clean your bodily floors. I want to go to some comments right now. Let's see. George Henry, hello, George, again from Houston, Kingwood area. He says, I clean the downstairs so my wife can come home from work to a fresh smelling home. I use Fabuloso and water with a cinnamon stick in a small pot to help permeate the home with a fantastic smell. What? Come on, come through, George. Yes, there's nothing like the smell of a fresh home. Nothing like it. And so that is amazing. I love that you shared that, George, and the fact that you are the male in the situation who is taking care of the home. Love to hear that. And so, for you ladies who are there, you get home for your husband, or you're a stay-at-home mom, or whatever the case may be, you definitely want to create that environment for your husband when he comes home, because there's just something about, like I said, walking into that house and it's clean, and just the smell of it and the look of it and everything, like it immediately melts stress away. But if he walks into the home and it's chaos and it smells horrible in there, that can immediately shift his mood from exhaustion to negativity. And same thing for us ladies. There have been times where I've had to travel, where I go to Last Chance Weekend, and my husband is home for the weekend, and I'll come home where he's cleaned the home, it's smelling good or whatever. And I mean, it just changes and shifts my entire mood. I'm already exhausted because Last Chance Weekend is a beast in a good way, but I'm exhausted. And so coming home knowing that I don't have to clean anything because it's already done, it means the world to me. So this is about care, concern, and consideration for each other, right? This is about making sure that we're creating an atmosphere for pleasure. And it's not just physical cleanliness, it's also the motive and the intent behind it, right? Now, I'm even thinking, you remember that old gosh, what was it? It was one of the cartoons. I can't remember one of the songs, and it may have been Cinderella, or maybe it was Snow White. I don't remember, but they were singing Whistle While You Work. And now some other folk took it and turned it to a different place. But I'm talking about the cartoon. Okay. Whistle While You Work. And there was something about just going in, cleaning up that space, and having a sense of joy in your heart, because you know that it's going to please your partner. And also you're taking care of the home that God has blessed you with. Like, sometimes we're praying and we're asking God for more, but we're not taking care of what we currently have. So it's important that we do that. And as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me too, that it's important. We can get so busy and caught up in the everyday stuff that we forget that, we still have responsibilities and duties within our home. So like I said, it's not just about the physical cleanliness, it's about the motive and intent, and looking out for your spouse, taking care of them, making sure that they're in a good space. And it also makes you feel good too. And like I said, making that bed, giving you a sense of accomplishment, starting that day off positive is a really, really good thing. And then from a sexual standpoint, keeping your bedroom clean, right? Use this as an analogy to your body. You want to keep your body clean. I talked about cleaning the floors and talked about cleaning the drapes and all of that. Let that be your clothes. Make sure that your clothes are clean if you are wearing some clothes to bed at all, because some people don't. Making sure those are clean. And disinfecting, that's about taking a bath or taking a shower, making sure that you are clean, and dusting. If it's been a while before you've engaged in sexual activity, it may be a little dusty, so you gotta literally get rid of the cobwebs, right? And tidy up the clutter, and make sure that you choose what you're going to keep or toss. And that is about your actual acts, right? If there's anything that you're doing that's not working, you need to release it. You need to release it. But if there are things that are working, make sure you retain it. So I want you guys to meet me here next week On Tuesday, 12 o'clock, we will be talking about specific things that you can do to spring clean your sex life. All right. So make sure you are here. You don't want to miss. All right. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.